All right, let's talk about the Chartered Economist certification. Now, I know a lot of you out there might start your prep by hunting down those AFM India Chartered Economist dumps online, hoping for a quick shortcut. But trust me, relying on random, unstructured exam files just isn't going to cut it for a test like this. Today, we're diving into the official rules of the game so you can actually walk in prepared and pass with confidence.
Because here's the reality. Trying to memorize scattered PDFs is a pretty risky trap. It leaves you totally unprepared for live exam conditions. What you really need is a solid understanding of the official exam rules and a roadmap that uses structured, highly accurate simulators.
So here's our roadmap for today. 1. The credential itself. 2. The 6 core modules. 3. Exam format and logistics. 4. The specific rules for U.S. candidates. And 5. Smart prep using easy quiz.
Let's jump right into part 1, the Chartered Economist credential.
So what is this exam? Basically, it's a really comprehensive, one-level credential. It's perfectly suited for graduates who want a broad, rock-solid foundation in economics for things like research, banking, or policy work. And the best part? You actually don't need any prior work experience to enroll.
The real value here goes way beyond just getting a fancy title bump. It's definitive proof that you've studied core economics within one rigorous, structured program. It literally builds the dynamic thinking you need for high-level client conversations and deep policy research. Moving on to part 2, the 6 core modules.
The curriculum is massive and covers 6 core areas. We're talking applied microeconomics, advanced macroeconomics, quantitative techniques, statistical techniques, industrial and international economics, and finally, applied economics.
The real challenge here is the sheer breadth of it all. You are forced to understand everything from energy policy to econometric regression. You simply can't fix weak fundamentals with a random PDF of practice questions.
Which brings us to part 3, exam format and logistics.
Logistically, you have exactly 115 minutes to complete the test. Let's look at exactly what these questions look like. Here is demo question 1. If a government implements a binding price ceiling on a competitive market for a specific good, which of the following is the most likely outcome? A. A market surplus will occur, leading to decreased producer surplus. B. A market shortage will occur, reducing overall economic efficiency. C. The market equilibrium will remain unchanged. D. Demand will decrease significantly.
There are 55 total questions on the exam. Here is demo question 2. In macroeconomic policy, if the central bank decides to simultaneously sell government securities in the open market and raise the discount rate, what is the intended effect on the economy? A. To stimulate economic growth by increasing the money supply. B. To contract the money supply and curb inflationary pressures. C. To lower the equilibrium interest rate across commercial banks. D. To increase the aggregate level of consumer spending.
Those 55 total questions are weighted across 1, 2, and 4 mark values. And here is demo question 3. When conducting a multiple linear regression analysis, the presence of multicollinearity among the independent variables is most likely to result in which of the following? A. Unbiased and perfectly precise coefficient estimates. B. Inflated standard errors for the estimated regression coefficients. C. A significant decrease in the overall R-squared value of the model. D. The elimination of heteroscedasticity within the residual terms.
Now for some good news. The passing score is a highly achievable 50%. Plus, there is absolutely no negative marking, so you should always make your best educated guess. When test day finally rolls around, make sure you're prepared. You need to bring a primary photo ID and a secondary ID with your signature. Arrive 30 minutes early, and remember this crucial detail. Only the Casio FC200V calculator is allowed in the room. No exceptions. Okay, let's talk about part 4, rules for U.S. candidates.
There's a pretty major misconception out there that I want to clear up right now. This is absolutely not a take-it-home test. If you are in the U.S., you must take the exam in person at an authorized delivery network center.
The timeline looks like this. First, you register and pay. Then, you have to wait a mandatory 30 days before you can even schedule. Next is your in-person exam day. And finally, you have to submit a final project within 30 days of actually passing the exam to officially earn the designation. It's a journey, for sure.
Finally, part 5,
Smart prep with Easy Quiz.
If you want to pass, I highly recommend easyquiz.com. Here's a smart 3-step plan. Step 1. Read the official modules. Step 2. Practice your pacing using the Easy Quiz web simulator. And Step 3. Keep your memory fresh with daily, on-the-go revision using their awesome mobile app.
You really want to map your simulator strategy directly to the modules. Use timed blocks for micro and macroeconomics to build speed. Use repeated small mixed sets for your quant and stats. And then run end-of-week mixed sessions to really connect those applied and international concepts together.
The Easy Quiz Web Simulator gives you access to 241 high-quality questions. You can build up your mental endurance with 120-minute practice blocks. Tracking your progress toward an 80% success trend is a massive game changer. It helps you figure out if you're struggling with actual knowledge gaps or just time management.
So the question is, are you ready to drop those random, unreliable exam dumps and build real, certified economic expertise? Structure your study plan today with the Easy Quiz web simulator and mobile app and give yourself the absolute best chance to succeed. Good luck!